glad you're here. It's early. Sunday morning. I don't know what time it is. I have to press my watch. It's 5 minutes to 8, I believe it's called. 5 minutes is the time. 8 o'clock. Yeah. I spent an hour on my patio, let's call it that, having coffee, several cups of coffee. Of course, I was smoking, and right now I'm smoking a lot, and I realized here in Denmark, and I know in England too, you got these warning labels. Some of them says one out of some 10 gets, and 9 out of 10 gets lung cancer, or I don't know. But we'll take a look at those in another video, because it's rather insane. Of course, there's some truth in it, but currently every fucking label should say stay the fuck indoor, because is it 8 to 10% of the people getting, and you probably cannot mention it on YouTube, because yeah, YouTube algorithms shit and stuff, but yeah, one out of 10 persons who gets the virus kicks the bucket, and it's everyone now. Childs or children. I haven't heard about infants yet, but youth, young adults like me, also persons who are not having a medical condition, and old people. It's everyone. It's shitty, I know. Yeah, but the weather today is once again beautiful. Currently I'm actually walking over a bridge nearby. That's downtown Aarhus. That looked kind of cool. Yep. But last night, before I went to bed, I had a walk, as I usually do. And I think I might take you on YouTube on a walk, because at least people in Italy, they are not allowed to go outside anymore. And watching just a regular person walking outside might give them something. Sorry about the shaking, it's freezing out here. And this thing I'm carrying is not stabilized by anything but myself. Like you stabilize a cup of coffee, you just hold on to it. But it makes it look more natural, because I'm not floating, I'm walking. Yeah, by the way, got a lot of good graffiti artists here in Aarhus. So maybe for the curfew, I believe it's called, when you can't get outside, we should go and look at some of the graffiti in Aarhus. Here, down here is a bit, it's not that good, it's just these fast throw-ups, I believe they're called in graffiti terms. Don't ask how I know that. I was young when graffiti was starting to be a thing in Denmark. So I knew a few of those big ones there back then. And I believe at least one of them, I know he's living in New York. I've met him several times, and he's he turned more weird than he was back then. But I do think he still does graffiti. Oh yes, trees. Yeah, I was thinking about that last night too. Because I had to ask you, what would you like to see? Aarhus, where I live in Denmark, is a coastal town. It's right smack down by the seaside. Got a lot of forests all around it. So we can go to the beach, or we can go to the forest, or forest. There, so it's our forest, but we can go to the beach or the forest, or both, if you would like. Yeah, see some nature. And we also got, if you were in Australia, I know, and New Zealand too. I know from when I was doing videos way back when YouTube was young, and they're still on my channel. Back then, people down there were freaking impressed by the nature here in Denmark, and to me, or to us Danes, it's pretty normal to have lush green grass. So you might enjoy Denmark. That's maybe also why I don't find the Lost Planets in No Man's Sky as fantastic as some of you, because they look a bit like what we used to here in Denmark. And I could imagine if from reading the book, the Traveler's book, if you haven't read it, it's online. I can't remember the path, but the book Rasmus did, Raise Mouse, a lot of guys mentioned the prettiness of these lost green things, and I looked at where they are located, and some of them are in countries that just hasn't got this. It's not the normal fauna. No, that's fuck. Well, it's not in the normal environment. So, but yeah. Also, daughter. You can also call out some requests if you want to see something. If you want to see how Aarhus is currently in this state of lockdown, when you can't go there, just write it in the comment, and I'll go there before we get totally locked down and can't go outside. Good morning. Girl running past. Yep. Well, I think. Oh yeah, maybe we can just. You see that building? The silhouette of that building. Let's go there. It's a pretty, almost castle-like looking building. It's a school, and I believe it's always been a school of something. It's really cool. Also inside, it's really cool. Way back, I knew the janitor before the internet was a big thing and people stayed at home playing computers. We had these LAN parties, local area network parties, where we found places where we could hang out and play games. So we met up on this school. So I got to see the inside of it, and it's almost like The only thing I can like think of is it really looks a bit like Hogwarts. You know, Harry Potter school, or magic something. It's really weird. Staircases all over and this big room inside the school. But there's also a dark side, or not a dark side to it, but during the Second World War, this was one of the buildings that the Nazis used. Oh, it looks good with tree. Yeah, we had to go to the woods. The Nazis occupied the building. And during night, it really looks like a Nazi fortress. Yep. But as I was mentioning, the inside is really cool. And actually, this janitor, I can't remember his name. It's more than 20 years ago. He showed me not in the basement, but near ground level at some entrance, there were still swastika symbols. Yep. That the Nazis had put up and left behind. They're just there. Nobody knows them, but they were there. Yep. We're almost there. The school as such, or this area had a nice skate park, and it had to be shut down because they rebuilt the whole school where it was located with a big new one, and like gathered 3 public schools in one school. So they decided, luckily, to build the skate park at this school. We can have a look at that in another video, because right now, look at that school. Pretty cool looking building, right? Yeah, that's it. Stay safe out there. Yeah. See you.